And now the Montana State University Fighting Bobcats.
All Jay Judy now needs is the whistle, and we'll be underway.
Thank you.
Scoreboard is set. Jay Judy set, and I think we're set to go. Again, it's Tony Rowland, number 8, and number 18 is Terrell Johnson. And here's the kick. We're underway at Reno H. Sales Stadium. Looks like it's going to come down to Rowland. He'll field it at about the 8-yard line. Got a little bit of a wall in front of him. He's across the 25 to 30. He's got to beat Judy. Judy slows him down, and the tackle is made from behind by Anthony Curley. But not until Rowland returns the ball across midfield and into Bobcat territory.
Appreciate it too. That's what's been missing all these years.
Jason Whitmer, sophomore quarterback. First play, he'll go up top. He's got a man open across the middle, and it's incomplete. Thrown behind the intended. Steve Perkins, Bob Kimball, Kevin Kerwin, Anthony Curley make up the Bobcat defensive secondary in backfield. Second down call. This is a draw play, and it won't do much. The ball carrier on the play was McCarthy to the left this time for Idaho State. Todd Jones lines up as the flanker. Whitmer. Got a man open downfield. It's complete at the 10-yard line. Kevin Pettit.
Complete to Kevin Pettit.
Kevin Pettit had single man coverage, had a seat, checks in at wide receiver. He's out wide to the right. This is a handoff. This is Brinson. Brinson, maybe a yard.
Brinson, stop.
Up front in just a moment after this play. Second down, 9, Idaho State. Opening drive of the football game, 13:20 to go, first quarter. Whitmer swings it out. This is Brinson. Brinson is stopped right at the 8-yard line by Bob Kimball. Fine open field tackle there by the senior, Bob Kimball. 3rd and 8. They can get a first down without scoring, and Whitmer is going to be sacked in the backfield. First man in there, John Winego. Mark DiAgostino also in on the play, but John Winego the first man to get to Whitmer. And the kick is up. He got it. 35-yard field goal by Matt Maloney. Make Curley. High end over end kick. It's going to be fielded at the 3-yard line. And for the Bobcats, this is Steve Hagerberg. Hagerberg, right side. He's got a little bit of a block. Now he's across the 25 to 30, across the 40, and finally bumped out of bounds just beyond the 40-yard line. Chasing him out was Bruce Gibbons, but Hagerberg in the split end. Tight end, Joel Grace. Tatral on the option, sacked for a loss. In on the tackle, Tony Manu. Tony Moore. Tatral again keeps it himself, this time back almost to the original line of scrimmage.
Tetral stopped by Manu.
Lauren Wilding in on the tackle, and 65-pound junior is the starting nose guard. This afternoon for the Montana State Bobcats. 3rd and 12 for MSU. Ball is on their own 5-yard line. Tetro sends Pat Bergman now over to the other side. Tetro, handoff. They'll be short of the first down. See, Hogberg went in motion. And Mike Marks awaits the punt back at his own 50, but it's going to be a little short. It hits at the 35 and takes an Idaho State bounce down at the 28-yard line by number 97 of the Bobcats, Brian Crumweedy. Jason Whitmer. Here's a handoff. This is to Bob Vera. Vera, not much. Maybe back to the original line of scrimmage. Rick Aki lines up as the flanker. And Whitmer back to pass. Slips as he, just before he gets rid of the goal, first quarter play. Idaho State leads it. 3rd and long. Whitmer to throw. This will be complete, or did he trap it? They're going to rule it complete at the 16-yard line. That's Torrey Sheets, wide receiver. Sheets comes up with it. Rob Vera, handoff. Vera, maybe to the line of scrimmage. 2nd down and 9 for Idaho State. Whitmer to throw, just a quick out, and this is to his tight end. It's complete and out of bounds at the 11. Whitmer fakes the handoff to Vera, intended out in the flat and knocked down. Knocking the ball down for the Bobcats was Matt Mickelwright. Defensive tackle
by Matt Mickelwright.
The intended credit. This one will be from 28 yards. Kick is up, and no, sir. Pushed it off to the left. So the Bobcats hold, and they'll take over on offense. He's going to keep it himself, try and get around left end. Stopped after a gain of about 3 yards. Tackle made over there by Watson out wide to the left. Tetro looking downfield, wants to throw, and he's going to be tripped up for a loss, and that is Lauren Wilding. Wilding, 6'2", 245. Watson out wide to the right at the top. 3rd and 9. Tetro, handoff on the right side. This is Wilkinson. Quinn Falk will stand at about his own 11, and standing at his own 34 is Mike Marks. Low snap, but Falk gets it away. Good punt. Marks signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 40-yard line of Idaho State. And so the Bengals back. Tony Moore and Wilkinson in the backfield. Tetro on a rollout, gets pressure. He's going to be sacked. And coming in was Tony Manu, inside linebacker of Idaho State. 2nd down, 16 for Montana State. Tetro pitches it off. Tony Moore. Moore tries to cut back in, tripped up
Tony Moore
over there about the 32-yard line and brought down at the 35.
Moore is stopped by
Bobby Huff down. Tetro going to throw. No, hands it off on the draw, and that goes nowhere. Hand off to Hagelberg as a flag comes down. Low snap. Folk comes up with it. A low kick. It's going to bounce. It's going to be down because Folk came down and he touched the knee when he picked that low snap up. He put his knee down. He did touch the ground. Funk is split out wide to the right. And Whitmer back to pass. That's his intended receiver. Touchdown, Idaho State. Joe Funk. A flag is down on the play, though. Idaho State enjoys an early lead, 10-0. Back there, number 43, it's Hagelberg, and number 1 is Tony Moore. And it looks like it'll come down. This will be Curley from his own 4-yard line. He'll test the left side. Had a little bit of a gap for a second, but he is pushed out of bounds at the 25-yard line. Return cat backfield. Tetro, this is a handoff. Wilkinson. Wilkinson, a short pickup. Second down, 6 on the pickup of 4. This is a handoff, and this will be first down yardage. A first down run out across the 40 to the 42-yard line. And on the carry, Bergman and Watson are split out wide to the left. Tetro rolls out. Wants Watson. He's got him at the 25-yard line. Complete. On the coverage defensively was Tony Rowland of Idaho State. Montana State on the first down call. Tetro. He'll hand it off. This is Wilkinson. Wilkinson down inside the 25.
Hand off to Wilkinson.
He's nailed at the 23 by Mike Marks, free safety. Tetro, handoff, Billy Templeton. Templeton down inside the 10.
Tackle by Marks, also Tony Maddox.
Billy Templeton back in. Also back there was Hageberg. But Tetro on the keeper. Tetro rolls into the end zone. Tetro, 7-yard touchdown run, makes it 10-6. John Tetro running that option along with Hageberg. Looked like he was going to pitch it back to Hageberg. Idaho State, Jay Judy will kick it away. 10-7. Bobcats answer Idaho State a little bit as they get 6. This is fielded and dropped back there by Vera. Vera picks it up, and now he comes out near the 20-yard line, and he's swarmed under.
Vera with the run back for Idaho State.
Jason Whitmer, 1st and 10 for Idaho State. Whitmer, flags are down as he wants to throw, and that ball is batted down.
Whitmer's pass is knocked down by Kevin Wolf.
It's Kevin Wolf. 7 comes out wide to the right. Funk is split to the left. Whitmer again will go up top. This is complete to his tight end at the 28, and he's over to the out to the 33-yard line. Vera and Brinson in the backfield behind Whitmer. Whitmer will air it out again. This pass is incomplete, intended at the 40-yard mark. Again, to go upstairs. Short little pass. This is to Brinson, complete, but it won't be for much gain. Mark DiAgostino nails Brinson at about an array of receivers. They have Torrey Sheets in now. He comes out wide to the right on this 3rd and long call. Whitmer, no surprise, he's going to throw it. Flag is down, could be a hold. Whitmer is going to be sacked. Bobcats in there, and they nail him for a loss. In on the sack for MSU, it was Corey Whitmer.
Corey Whitmer on the initial sack.
Corey Whitmer, who
Maloney on the punt.
Maloney does all of the kicking. He'll do the punting. Anthony Curley and Steve Perkins are back for the Bobcats. A high kick. Check that. Kevin Kerwin is back for MSU. Curley drops it at the 21, but picks it up, and he's smothered just as he gets Watson out wide to the left, Bergman out wide to the right. Tetro drops back, wants to throw, throws it over the middle. This is going to be picked off at the 45-yard line. Coming up with that ball for Idaho State was Robert Justin.
That's intercepted by Robert Justin. Jared Watson on the tackle. There is
Have the correct time. 10-7, Idaho State. We assume we're still in the first quarter. Whitmer over the middle, a man wide open down at the 15, down to the inside the 10-yard line. That is the tight end, Pat Keating. And they'll have the ball, the Bengals first. Todd Jones out wide to the left for ISU. Whitmer, swing pass, this is Brinson. Brinson, he'll go into the end zone. Untouched. Brinson on the little swing pass. 9-yard touchdown play. Jason Whitmer. It's 17-7, Idaho State. Anthony Curley, the deep man from Montana State. Here's a kickoff. This one looks like it's going to come down. It will to Tony Moore at the 15-yard line. He's going to return the left side, and he's got some blockers, and he's got some room. He's got to beat Maloney. He's got Curley in front of him, and he's going to be caught from behind just as he crosses midfield. But Tony Moore certainly put a spark of excitement into this crowd at Reno 8 Sale Stadium, as you could see. Bergman and Watson come out wide to the right. Tony Moore and Bob Wilkinson behind John Tetro. 1st and 10, Montana State. Handoff. Wilkinson to the 40 to the 39-yard line. Stop. This handoff this time is to Billy Templeton. Templeton is in the lineup, alternating in and out. Bergman, Watson out wide to the right. Tetro, handoff. Wilkinson fighting his way down inside the 30 to nearly the 25-yard line. Tackle. Tony Moore back into the MSU backfield for Hageberg. He and Wilkinson behind Tetro. Tetro, he'll hand it again to Wilkinson. Wilkinson, a workhorse on this drive, gets it to the 20-yard line. Go out this time to the top, out wide to the left. 1st and 10. Tetro on the keeper, still on his feet inside the 15, knocked out of bounds at about the 5-yard line. pounded out of bounds by Bruce Gibbons, the outside linebacker. In his first year, Tetro, this time unable to cut back in, fine defensive play made by number 65, and they lost that one to Montana. Tetro on the option, now he wants to throw, he's in the corner of the end zone, touchdown, pass is complete. MSU, another 6 points, Joel Grace, 5-yard touchdown reception from John Tetro. Tetro, a good job. Right? On the sideline, but anyway, Jay Judy will kick it away for MSU. A high kick. This one is going to be fielded by Rob Vera. Vera out across the 20, the 25, brought down as he fights his way to the 4. We'll wait for this play and then give you more first quarter statistics. And on the handoff, quarter 76 yards, Idaho State 100 yards. Second down, 14. Whitmer drops back, swings it out. This is Vera. Vera again slips, falls down, and he'll be down at about the 31-yard line. Funk and Aki out wide to the right. Whitmer, he's going to go deep. This is for Funk. Funk's got it. Drops the ball as he goes out of bounds, but I believe they're going to say he's down. And who felt it was very, very important today for MSU to be successful, to get some heat on Jason Whitmer, on the Idaho State quarterback. On the play of 15 yards, third down and 4 for Idaho State. Ball is at their own 36-yard line. Whitmer again wants to go upstairs. Short pass, bounces short of the intended receiver, tight end Pat Keating, Idaho State. Kevin Kerwin stands back at his own 20. The punt carries a little bit. Kerwin at the 26, and he'll return it to the 35-yard line. Tony Moore and Bob Wilkinson line up in the Bobcat backfield behind Tetro. Tetro, this is the Tony Moore. Moore, he'll gain about 6. Tight end. Tetro has Billy Templeton down the backfield. Tetro is going to be sacked for a short loss. In there, Watson out wide to the left. Tetro looking for Bergman down the sideline. Has him, and he can't come down with the ball. Incomplete at the 35-yard line. Coverage there by Falk to kick it. Quentin Falk gets it. Marks fields it on the run at the 25-yard line. Brought down, though, on a fine open field tackle by, for Idaho State, is added a field goal. Pitch back, MacArthur Brinson. Brinson into Bobcat territory, but a short pickup. Coming in to help cause some problems. It's Vera that lines up behind Whitmer. Bobcats acting like they're going to blitz. They are coming. Whitmer, he has it picked off, and this could be 6 for the Bobcats. Coming up with that interception for MSU is number 27, Ken Buss, the outside linebacker, who picked it up at the 40, or right at midfield, and returned it down inside the 30. Whitmer wanted to get a quick pass out there to Funk, 30-yard line. If Whitmer wasn't able to get there to slow him down, he could have gone all the way. Here's a handoff on the left side. Tony Moore on the 14. Bergman, Watson, out wide to the right. Handoff. This is Templeton. Not much going this time as he swarmed under, gang tackled by Idaho State defense on the 3rd and 7 call. Tetro wants to throw, gets a block from Haugerberg, now springs around the right side. He'll have a first down. A big block in the backfield behind John Tetro. Watson out wide to the left, Bergman out wide to the left. Joel Grace is the tight end. Handoff, Wilkinson, maybe 2 yards. 4 seconds, 3 seconds on the time clock. Tetro gets the play off, hands it off to Templeton. Templeton down to the 1-yard line. Tackle to the 1 by Michael Marks. Flag. It's Templeton, Haugerberg, and Tony Moore. Handoff, Haugerberg, touchdown, Bobcats. And the MSU fans get 21-17.
Tickets are still available for tonight's concert in the Fieldhouse. The Marshall Tucker Band and the Ozark Mountain Daredevils performance begins at 8 tonight. Tickets are $14. They're available at Anthony's in the main hall, the Strand Union on campus, and at the door. You can support the Bobcats 12 months a year by obtaining a Montana State University Visa credit card. Portions of your purchases will be returned to support programs across the entire campus. For further information, call 994-CATS.
This place filled up pretty good. Yeah. Like a Los Angeles crowd, Dodger crowd.
Shooting a kick.
That Bobcat scoring drive capped by the Steve Haugerberg 1-yard run. Jay Judy's kickoff is going to be fielded by Vera at the 7-yard line. He's out across the 20, tripped up just beyond the 20, lands at about the 26. Lining up as the flanker is number 87, Todd Jones. Vera stands in as the lone back behind Whitmer. Whitmer, as he's done all afternoon, is going to throw again. This time he's got a man who falls down at midfield. Aki out wide to the left. Brinson, Vera in the backfield. Brinson comes out of the backfield, and that's who Whitmer will dish it off to at the 30-yard line. Check that, it's the Chris Smith. That was not MacArthur Brinson. Smith Sheets come out wide to the left. Whitmer, roll out, trying to set up a screen pass, and it is set up. This is to John Brown, backup tight end. Brown's going to have a first down. He gets out near the 40-yard line. Tackle at the 40-yard, 117. Whitmer, another screen. This is out on the left side. This is to Vera. Vera still on his feet, inside Bobcat territory. He's going to beat Curley. He could go all the way. DiAgostino's going to try and catch him. Touchdown, Idaho State.
Touchdown, Vera. Rob Vera.
Rob Vera picked up some excellent blocks. He had to get by Anthony Curley at about the 20. A couple of Bengals took Curley out of the play. The only guy that could get to him. Whitmer has Pettit lined out wide to the left. Now he sends Pettit in motion. Vera, the guy who just went for the touchdown, sets up behind him. Broken up in the corner of the end zone by Anthony Curley. The intended receiver over there was Joe Funk. Anthony Curley, however, in favor of Idaho State, 23-21, 4:30. Watches as his team kicks it off again. Tony Moore at the 7-yard line. Wants to return it to the left side, trying to get some blocks, tries to cut back and falls down and is kept down at the 10-yard line by Roy Nebeker. Well, Rob Vera on that got to start deep in their own territory at their own 10-yard line. Tetro hands it off. It's going to be a gain of about 4 yards.
Wilkinson was tackled by Greg Hecker.
See Robbie Bosco, assistant coach for Idaho State, who played at Brigham Young. Just let go recently by the Green Bay Packers. Handoff, Tony Moore. Moore, maybe 2 yards. To the right side, Bergman up on top, wide to the left. Tetro pitches it back. Haugerberg. Haugerberg will have the first down out near the 25-yard line. Marks on the stop. 1st and 10, Montana State. Tetro rolls out, downfield. He's got a man. Joel Grace. Grace out of bounds near midfield. He is out of bounds. Bobcats trying to march down and get more points before intermission. Tetro, handoff. Templeton breaks through, has a hole, still on his feet, inside the 40, near the 35-yard line. Billy Templeton got through that hole. That was tight end. Haugerberg, Wilkinson behind John Tetro. Tetro, handoff. Haugerberg, big hole on the right side. Another first down for the Bobcats as he picks up 11 yards. Should they be forced into it for a field goal attempt. Tetro on the keeper around left end. Keeps it himself. He'll have another first down, forced out of bounds at the 12-yard line. Robert Tetro, handoff, Templeton. Wrapped up at the line this time. 2nd and 8. MSU has to get to about the 2-yard line, pick up a first down. This is Haugeberg. He'll get to maybe fall. Again, they can get the first down without scoring. Tetro is going to lob it into the corner of the end zone. Bergman, touchdown, Bobcats, penalty marker down. I'm sure the touchdown will stand. That'll probably be pass interference on Tony Rowland. A 21-17 lead. ISU took the lead 23-21 in this first half. Judy kicks it away into the end zone. I don't think it's Funk out wide to the right. Whitmer will throw, and this is to Vera coming out of the backfield. Vera will pick up 10 as he was open underneath. Mark DiAgostino.
Was he?
Whitmer again sends Vera out of the backfield, and he hits Vera at the 35, and Vera is hit by Mark DiAgostino.
DiAgostino went on the hit.
Pronounce that correctly. Backup quarterback is in, and he'll throw it. Swings it out. This is complete. Chris Smith. Smith stopped immediately, though, by Kevin Wolf. John, 3rd and 22. MSU jumps. Smith shows some speed as he gets out to the 29 before it's going to be 3rd and 16. Hand off. This is Chris Smith again. He'll try the left side. He was grabbed initially by Ken Buss, Bobcat outside linebacker, slowed him down enough to allow Corey Whitmer to come in on the stop. Matt Maloney to punt. Kevin Kerwin, Tony Moore back the 26-yard line. Bobcats don't put on a big rush. Moore is going to let it bounce. It takes an MSU bounce and down at the 44-yard line. Watson out wide, and Tetro is just going to throw it up. Joel Grace down there. It's incomplete.
Pass incomplete.
Intended for Joel Grace at the 25.
The van and the pass gate for Wilcon tickets has been provided.
Line, Tony Moore, Steve Haugeberg also back there. This one will come to Curley, and he'll start a yard deep in his own end zone. Across the 20, tries a little hurdling to get, and does get to the 25-yard line. Yards for the Bobcats, 213 for Idaho State. Bergman out wide to the left, Watson out wide to the right. Handoff, Wilkinson, not much. Check that. On the carry for the Bobcats, Manassi Fotu. Haugeberg is in the lineup along with Billy Templeton, and they line up behind John Tatro. Bergman to the left, Jared Watson out wide to the right, Joel Grace at tight end. 2nd down, call it 9 for MSU. Tatro, keeper, cuts back inside but gains only 3. Craig Barr, inside linebacker of Idaho State. Now to throw it. Out, intended for Grace. It's tipped up in the air, and coming down with the ball is Kirk Gerling, the strong safety, forced out of bounds at the 2-yard line by John Tatro. Grace had a hand on it. He tipped it up. Shaken up in the first half, is back in the game. Hands at quarterback, hands it off to Chris Smith. Smith, handoff. Vernon is popped back. A strong hit there by John Skelton. Inside linebacker, and Mark DiAgostino also there. Whitmer rolls out into the corner of the end zone. His tight end, he's open. Touchdown, Pat Keating.
Touchdown for Whitmer to Keating.
Will be assessed on the kickoff. Whitmer drops back. Pass intended in the corner of the end zone is batted down by MSU's Michael Kemp.
Tipped away by number 57, Michael Kemp. And over 1090 KBUZ AM.
Half a play. Idaho State after an MSU turnover. Wide to the right. Here's the option play. Tetro will keep it. Tetro across the 25. It's going to pick up almost 8 yards on the play. Tackle made. It's a tight end. Tetro keeps it. It's going to lose a little bit of yardage. Number 90, Lauren Wilding, defensive tackle. Tetro on the 3rd and 3 call. Going to run the option now. He pitches it back. This is to Hagerberg. He'll be close to that first down. I think he'll have it. He got just across the 30. That should be enough. Bergman out wide to the left. Handoff. Wilkinson going to gain 9 yards going over right guard. Tetro rolling out, rolling down. Sacked for a loss. Play made. 10 minutes exactly to go, third quarter. Handoff. Wilkinson dives. He'll be just a little short of the first down. From this angle, it appears. A yard. Wilkinson, Moore, line up behind Tetro. Bergman out wide to the left. Tetro keeps it himself. He's got the first down.
Tetro, first down.
Handoff. So a new quarterback is in. This is Rob Kubaki is checked in for Tetro. That last running play. Kubaki running the option. Pitching it back to Hagerberg. Hagerberg collared as he gets to midfield. And that was by Bobby Halke. Kubaki handoff. Wilkinson looks like he'll be short again. He's going to bring up another 4th and short. Quinn Falk kicks it away. Fair catch called for and made at the 18-yard line, at their own 19-yard line. Whitmer, handoff, Vera. Vera 3 yards maybe before he's tackled by John Scapetti. Pat Keating in at tight end. Whitmer, long count, dropping back. Keating has it complete at the 27-yard line. He's pushed back by Bob Kimball and Steve Kerwin.
Stop made immediately.
Check. 3rd and short. Whitmer, quarterback sneak. Jones lines up as the flanker. Vera behind Whitmer. 1st and 10. For Idaho State, Whitmer is going to be sacked. Coming through for the MSU Bobcats, Kevin Wolf, who again is out the last couple of games with an injury, but is back today. Whitmer, here's a draw play. This is to Vera. Vera has some room to work, but he's stopped at the 35-yard line. Bob Kimball came up. Whitmer, rollout, has some time, has it complete. This is John Brown, but John Brown is nailed right as he catches the ball by Rob Pouliot. Goes back for the Bobcats. Maloney, wasting no time, kicks it away. Kerwin fields it at the 15-yard line. Kerwin down at the 22. Jason Galt are tied at 3 apiece in the first quarter. Tetro back in for the Cats. Handoff, Tony Moore. Moore across the 25 to the 27. Out wide to the left. Wilkinson, Moore behind Tetro. 2nd down, 5. Tetro, handoff. This is Billy Templeton. Templeton in the lineup, not Wilkinson. Templeton, maybe 2 yards. Bergman, way out to the left. Tetro going to run the option. Now he wants to throw. Looking downfield, he'll keep it. He's across the 30, and he'll have the first down. Pushed out of bounds at the 34 by number 1st and 10 from the 35-yard line. This is a handoff to Bob Wilkinson. He gets 6 tough yards over the left side. Down 7 for the Cats. This is a handoff. Billy Templeton, he's knocked back, but fights his way back across the 40 to about the 41 and a half. They trail by 1. Tetro being chased, now forced out of the pocket. He's across the 45, forced out of bounds about the 47-yard line. But now Tetro rolls to the left side, cuts in, and he's going to gain about 5 yards. Tetro, hang off Templeton. Templeton down near the 40-yard line. Should be enough for him. started back at the Bobcat 22-yard line. Tetro has Haugeberg and Wilkinson behind him. This is Haugeberg.
Haugeberg hit by Tolman Malik.
Back in the cat lineup. Lines up behind Tetro along with Wilkinson. Tetro, he'll keep it himself. Scrambles for a couple of yards. Templeton now in the backfield along with Tony Moore. 3rd and 5 for the Cats. Tetro wants to throw, shovels his out, intended for Joel Grace. Grace was not looking, didn't see it coming, so it's incomplete. Larson is going to try a 53-yard field goal. Ball is down, here's the kick. It's high enough, is it long enough? He got it! Anders Larson! I believe that's his longest kick as a Bobcat. I have to check the record books. Of course, Jan Stenerud still holds the record for the longest, but glad I was over. Larson didn't even make the trip to Central Michigan, given a little bit of a reprieve, and he cashed in on it to show the fans and coaches here that he can still get a toe into it, and he certainly did. Smith, Vera in the backfield behind Whitmer. Whitmer has time, completes it. This is to Chris Smith. Smith from the 35 scampers and dances, bobs and weaves up across the 45 to Larson. Handoff, Chris Smith. Smith sweeping the left side, hit by D'Agostino, but stays on his feet and fights for a few more yards into Bobcat territory. Dragged down at the 20. MSU led it at half, 28-23. And looks like MSU was drawn off sides. Handoff Chris Smith.
Smith on the carry.
Penalties. MSU 4 for 42. Idaho State 6 for 61. 1st and 10 for the Bengals at the Bobcat 42-yard line. Blitz is on. Whitmer eludes it downfield. It's going to be intercepted. No. Kevin Kerwin had a better shot at that ball than the intended receiver, Todd Jones. Another blitz is on. Whitmer gets away from it, completes it to Chris Smith. Smith cuts back in, dragged down by D'Agostino at the 35-yard line. Kevin Kerwin, Bobcats trying to improve their record to 2-3. It's like MSU drawn off sides again. Vera on the handoff. Vera is going to be down close to the 10-yard line.
Vera stopped by.
Vera this time splits out. Chris Smith is there behind Whitmer. Whitmer into the corner. He has a man open. Did he catch it? Oh, they say he caught it. Todd Jones, wide receiver. Touchdown pass. Todd Jones on the reception from Jason Whitmer. Have not been successful yet on two-point conversions. Into the corner of the end zone. It's broken up by Anthony Curley. The flag's down. Intended receiver is Todd Jones. Whitmer hands this one off. This is Brinson. Yes, MacArthur Brinson gets the 2 points. Makes it 37-31. And that could be important for Idaho. 37-31, 11:06 remaining in the game. Both the Bobcats and Idaho State have certainly had a busy afternoon. Again, it's going to be Matt Maloney to kick it away. Curley, the deep man. Also back, Tony Moore and Steve Haugeberg. Tony Moore fields it at the 6-yard line. Bumped out of bounds at the 26. Flag down again.
Flag on the...
So MSU needs to travel 88 yards. We have 11 minutes to go in the game. Tetro with Wilkinson and Tony Moore behind him. Tetro will pitch it out to Moore. Moore bobbles it, but falls on it inside of the 10-yard line. Pass to Todd Jones. 37-31, Idaho State. Tetro keeps it. And it'll be stopped. flung out of bounds. TZ Channel 7. And they'll be back for 3 consecutive home games. Here's Wilkinson. He breaks free across the 30. He's going to have a first down. Bob Wilkinson gains 20 yards by 6.
Nobody did shit.
Tatro, this is a handoff. Billy Templeton, just a couple of yards left side. Tatro rolls out, keeps it, cuts back in, gets to the 40-yard line. Going to do 3. Tatro looking to pass, has a man, it's complete, and this could go a long way. It's to Bergman, and Bergman's caught from behind. Pat Bergman caught from behind as he approached the 30-yard line, but he got behind the defender. Lost it on the 25-second clock. Tatro pitches it back. This is Tony Moore. Moore is going to be hemmed in and dropped. Defensively, it was Bobby Halke. And then he just pulled up and tossed it downfield, and Bergman was all alone. Tatro, straight drop back across the middle, intended for Bergman, and it's intercepted. It's picked off by Greg Hetrick, and Hetrick may go. Now Tony Moore stops him at the 44-yard line on Idaho State. Handoff. Vera.
Vera dropped by Wanego.
Whitmer. He'll hand it off again. This is Chris Smith on a sweep left side. Smith is inside the 25-yard line, bumped out of bounds. Whitmer on the 3rd and short call. He's going to roll out. He's looking downfield. Incomplete. He wanted to hit Pat Keating, tied in at about the 10-yard attempt by Matt Maloney. Ball is down. The kick is away. It's pushed to the right. It'll be short and off to the right. It's no good. The Bobcats get a reprieve. 5:54 to go. There's still time. Montana State will take over. 1st and 10, trailing by 6. Tetro on a rollout option with Tony Moore. Pitches it back to Tony Moore. Moore picks up about 5 yards. Same play. Tatro on a rollout, looking downfield, wants to throw. Now sends Bergman along the sideline, decides to keep it. He'll get out of bounds after he gets the first down. Gets out of bounds at the 37-yard line. Pick up on the play of about 9 yards, but it is a Bob. Tetro, he'll give this to Wilkinson. Wilkinson off left tackle, he breaks through, he may go all the way, he could. Wilkinson, 25-20, goodbye, touchdown Montana State. No flags on the field. Bob Wilkinson, a 53-yard touchdown, a 63-yard touchdown run. With 5:03 to go in the game, ties the score at 37 apiece and brings them to their feet in Reno 8 Sales Stadium. Go for the PAT, ball down, kick up, yes sir. 38-37 Montana State, 5:03 to go. Ways from over, 5:03 remaining. Back deep, awaiting Jay Judy's kick. It's Tony Rowland and Bob Vera. This is going to be Rowland. If he decides to come out with it, he will not. Vera says Idaho State. From their own 20, Whitmer wastes no time. He wants to go up top. Wanego in there putting heat on him, but he gets the pass off to Chris Smith. Smith tripped up at the 23-yard line by Kevin Wolf, falls to the just beyond the 25-yard line. At the top, it's Kevin Pettit, Chris Smith, Rob Vera behind Whitmer. Whitmer, again the pass. It's going to go deep. It's intended for, that was intended for Pettit, but Pettit couldn't get there. Defensively, it was Bob Kimball and also Trent Croker cheering the Bobcat defense on to hold them on this play. Man in motion is Rick Aki. Whitmer to throw. Little dump pass out intended for Chris Smith is incomplete. Mark DiAgostino tattooed him right at the 25-yard line and forced him to drop the ball. It brings him around.
Montana State.
There's Earl Solomonson, who earlier this week told us this could be the most important game he and his staff have had since coming to Montana State. Kerwin back at the 32-yard line. Maloney to punt. Stands at about his 12. He gets it away. Kerwin calling for the fair catch. Makes it at the 36-yard line. Kind of top. Tetra, handoff. Wilkinson, who had that touchdown run a few moments ago. Wilkinson out across the 40 to the 42. Pick up. Second down, let's call it 4. Pickup of 6 for Wilkinson. And, Tetrell keeps it and cuts back in. He's across midfield into Idaho State territory inside the 40 and slammed down by number 15, Bob Hawkey.
Well, I got him posted up and isolated him, and we were afraid to double down because of their three-point shooters, and so we decided not to. And ended up killing us. I ask my players, I'm great at repeating things.